What's up, guys? It's your boy Knockout 360 with another video for you guys. So you know how it's going down when I come around. I'm in the car. That makes this a car vlog, right? And this is going to be a quick one because I'm out here in the middle of the heat, in the middle of the day, and it's getting hot as shit. I'm already sweating. Sweating is inevitable, man. But yeah, so I'm sitting back and I'm talking to one of my homeboys, man. He's a big car guy. He drives a Challenger, Challenger RT. I feel like everybody's got V8s nowadays. I'm the only one with the V6. I was the only one thinking about fuel efficiency and that stupid shit, but whatever. That's another topic for another day. So I'm sitting here talking to my homeboy or whatever, and he saw one of my videos in the past where I was talking about Dodge possibly bringing back the Cuda, right? If you know anything about the Cuda, going back to the 70s or what have you, it was a Plymouth, had the Hemi in it, very powerful car, but it was much smaller and lighter than the Challenger and the Charger, right? I don't know if you would technically term it a muscle car. Probably so, without a doubt. That was a stupid thing to say. Definitely a muscle car, right? You would definitely term it as a muscle car. Understandable, right? So we're sitting there having this conversation, man, and we're basically talking about Dodge having 3 muscle cars and kind of the probability of that. And not only the probability of having 3 muscle cars, but what that would do to the consumer market by having 3 muscle cars, right? And what I essentially mean is, obviously, you would have the Charger, you would have the Challenger, and you would have the Cuda. You would have the SRT Hellcat Charger, SRT Hellcat Challenger, and probably some variant of a Hellcat for the Cuda or whatever, right? I can't guarantee it would be a Hellcat or a Demon or anything like that, but it would be something similar. At that point, you're splitting your audience or you're splitting your market 3 ways instead of 2, right? Now you've got people that have come to the lot and they don't know what they want. Like typically, if you're a Charger guy, you're a Charger guy. If you're a Challenger guy, you're a Challenger guy, and you know that. I don't think there are very many people in this world that go to a Dodge dealership with the Charger in mind and end up getting a Challenger. That's typically not how it works. Like it's one or the other. Like you know exactly what you want and you end up getting it, right? The good thing about the Charger and the Challenger is that they serve different purposes. I mean, obviously the Charger is a 4-door, it's a sedan, let's keep it real. It's a muscle car, but it's a sedan nonetheless. So you can do a lot with that. It's a lot more practical and a lot more functional than the Challenger, which is the 2-door, right? The Challenger gets the muscle car, I guess, the muscle car tag or whatever when it comes to Dodge. Like you'll see the Camaro, you'll see the Mustang, and then you'll see the Challenger. Very rarely do you see the Charger. So a lot of people look at the Charger as what it is, a sedan, and they put that in a different category. They end up comparing that to Altimas and Camrys and so on and so forth. But if you added the Cuda to the picture, now you've got yourself a conundrum. Now you got yourself a problem, because now you got somebody that'll come to the dealership and they'll say, damn, what do I want? Do I want a 4-door muscle car with 717 horsepower, the ability for that? Do I want a 2-door muscle car with 797 horsepower, the possibility of that? Or do I want a 2-door Cuda that is projected to be a lighter and smaller body? Now that's the purpose of the Cuda. That's the differentiation that the Cuda will make when compared to the Charger and the Challengers, that it's supposed to be a lighter frame and it's supposed to be a smaller body. And that's quite honestly the perfect Dodge. Like that's what Dodge enthusiasts has been wanting Dodge to do with the Charger and the Challengers: make it smaller, make it lighter, but keep the power, right? Now 9 times out of 10, the Cuda is not going to be a straight line muscle car. Like it wouldn't make sense to have 3 straight line muscle cars, right? It wouldn't make sense to have a straight line Charger, Challenger, and a Cuda. It would make sense. I mean, that's pretty much, we already dominate that segment of the market. We already dominate the drag strip, right? We got that on lock with the Demon, the Hellcat Red Eye. We've been dominating that probably the last 4 or 5 years since the Hellcat came out. So that's on lock. Wouldn't you think Dodge would want to get into the track market? We just got rid of the Viper, right? So we've got nothing on the track. Chevy's got their Camaro Z01 1LE. Chevy's got their Corvette ZR1. Ford has got their Mustang. The Mustang serves many different purposes. I mean, it can be a straight line pony car or it can be a track car. We've seen it all, or at least I have. I've seen those cars on the track. I've seen them on the strip. I've seen them all over the place, right? We don't have that. We have big, heavy, powerful V8s that go fast, straight, in a straight line. The Cuda would serve the purpose of being the track car. It's going to be a lighter frame. It's going to be a smaller body, not as tall, not as wide. More than likely will be 2 doors. It's not going to serve, it's not going to be a 4-door Charger or a 4-door Dart-like car. It's probably going to be a track-focused car, a lot more smaller, a lot more agile, a lot more aerodynamic. I could see something along the lines of maybe something that looks like a Mustang. Not that looks like a Mustang, but just kind of the size of the body would be sizable to the Mustang, right? If you set a Mustang up to a Charger and a Challenger, it's a clear size difference, right? And I'm not even talking about just the weight. I'm talking about the actual size of the cars. There's a clear difference, right? That car would dominate the track market, right? So then at that point, you would have two muscle cars for straight line speed, and then you would have a track car. Don't you think that'd be too much? You got two muscle cars dominating the drag strip, and they serve two different purposes for the most part. The Charger is the most functional of the two. It's the most practical of the two, considering it's 4 doors. And then you've got the Cuda that will, like I said, probably have just as much. I can't see it having 700 plus horsepower. Like if it's a track car, more than likely it's going to come in somewhere in the 500 to 600 realm. Kind of like the original ZL1s did, right at maybe like, I don't know, 650, something like that. Like I can't see them putting 1,000 or 800 horsepower, big V8, 6.2 liter Hemi in a Cuda that's a small body, small frame, and it's built for the track. It'll probably come in around like Viper number 628, 610, something like that. They may even add a V10 or a V12 option. V10 more than likely, because that's what the Vipers had. So then that leaves you with the conundrum here. You've got 3 cars that essentially are all powerful and all fast. One car serves a completely different purpose, with the Cuda serving the track purpose. And then you've got 2 muscle cars that serve relatively the same purpose. Then you got to ask yourself, I mean, would it make sense to have 3 powerful cars, 3 muscle cars that are doing what they do best? Which one has to go? It wouldn't make sense to have 3 cars. I mean, Chevy's got 2 with the Camaro and the Corvette. Ford has always had the Mustang. The Mustang it's the Mustang. It's the most versatile car of the bunch. Keep it real. It wouldn't make sense for Dodge to be pushing 3 cars. It would not make sense. And then of course they've got the Dodge Dart that's got its own, you know, iterations and the Rally and all that stuff. I mean, I think the Rally is like the Hellcat of the Dart or whatever, but one's got to go. And which one would it be? And why? I'm going to give it to you straight. With me being a Charger guy, the Charger is so unique and so special. It really set the tone when it came out. The Hellcat Challenger, 707 horsepower, definitely broke the mold. Don't lie. No lie. 797 Red Eye broke the mold. The Demon, oh my God, it broke the mold. But the Charger, a 4-door, 700 plus horsepower car that can serve multiple purposes. And you see the industry is starting to move towards the 4-door performance car, the AMG GT 4-door coupe, 621 horsepower, V12 engine. The Panamera, over 528 horsepower, 4-door. You're seeing it more and more often. The Maseratis, over 500 horsepower, 4-door. I can't pronounce it. It's like the Ghibli or something like that. Don't roast me in the comments. I don't know how to pronounce it. But I know it's powerful, and I know it's a Maserati. And it's 4 doors. That's what I do know. You got all of these powerful 4-door cars. The industry is starting to move towards that. Or at least offer that option. Maybe they're not moving completely away from the 2-door. They would never do that. They would never, ever do that. I don't want to give you that perception. But they're moving, they're at least offering that option now. It's becoming a more common option to see a 4-door, powerful performance car. With me being a Charger guy, I would have to say, if any car has to go, it would have to be the Challenger. And the reason I say that is because the Challenger's a 2-door car. It's a very powerful car, very true. The same power, the same comfort features, the same performance features that Dodge puts in the Challenger, they can easily put in the Charger. They can do a Charger Red Eye, 797 horsepower. They can do a Charger Demon. The Cuda, on the other hand, the fact of the matter is it serves, or it could serve, because mind you, this is all speculation, it could serve its very own purpose being a track-focused car. And I think that that's where the track-focus option is going to land, is in the Cuda. Certainly not going to be in the Charger or the Challenger. They're not going to start cutting that much weight and cutting that much size out of those 2 cars and then putting them on the track. No way, no how. If you ask me, I say the Challenger's got to go. I say we keep the Charger. And I say we bring on the Cuda. Think about it, man. Talk to your boy. How do you feel? Out of all the 3, which one has to go? One has to go. It would make sense for Dodge to offer all 3. Here you go, guys, all 3. And then before you know it, one car is suffering over the other one. And it'd probably be the Challenger. Because now we got a Dart that serves, we got the Cuda that serves the track purpose. And now we got the Charger that serves the drag strip purpose. And it's 4 doors. Your boy, like, subscribe, comment. What has to go and why? That's my question to you. Flat out. What has to go between the Charger, Challenger, and the Cuda? And why? And what's your purpose for one, what's your purpose for whichever one you choose to go goes? And what's your purpose for keeping the other two? Talk to your boy, man. As always, like, subscribe, comment. As you can tell, I'm hot. Like, this was not here. You know what I'm saying? When I started making a video, like, I'm sure you can watch it and it's like a time lapse of just getting wet here, man. It's hot as shit. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. As always, like, subscribe, comment. It's been your boy Knockout 360. I'll see you in the next one.